Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day, and this is the Healing Butterfly. Today's message is going to be your spiritual guided message. We're going to first start off with how to work your magic, the energy, the abilities within yourself. Move into your animal totem message, and then we'll get into the spiritual guidance message, which is going to be your challenges, where to focus your energy, what energy to avoid, some advice from spirit, and then we'll get you a spirit message from those, could be family members or just from the divine to you, the highest messages that they have for you. Thank you for joining me today and stopping by my channel. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest with someone else. Don't try to apply a storyline that isn't yours. You may end up making some incorrect, wrong decisions, or you may end up taking on energies that were not intended for you, okay? So we're going to start with the work your magic. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn spirit. What do you have for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Okay. That was a lie, but we'll take it. Bottom of the deck is 32. Escapist, come home to yourself. Wow, okay. We have feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. We have feather. Think first before you judge. We have shark. Swim away from this situation. I've never gotten this many cards. We have storm. Every hurricane has an end, and we have villain. You can always write your own story. Okay, I'm getting a few things from this. I do feel like you did walk away from a situation that no longer served you. I do believe that you ended that situation yourself. I also believe that you have a soul tribe around you that's also kind of holding you up and supporting you during this time. And it is time. It's time for you to take time for self. It's time for you to celebrate your wins. I'm also hearing it's time for you to celebrate your independence from this person, place, or thing. So this could be a company. This could be a person, but I'm just feeling very strongly that it's time for you to celebrate what you decided to do, which was walk away from that stormy period of your life, but to walk away. And then I do feel like within that you found your own soul tribe, so you may be opening yourself up to new spirituality. I'm also hearing like religion. Maybe you're trying to understand the difference between religion and spirituality, something like that, or getting that balance between religion and spirituality. But I do feel like you've walked away from either old paradigms, old person, old corporation, something like that. But it was your decision to do such, to bring that thing to a close. And I'm also, they're saying the villain. That because you closed this, you shut it down, you turned it down, whatever it was, that you may be looked at as, or maybe feeling as if that villain kind of like you did this on purpose. But it's like, I had to do it for me, is what I'm hearing. I had to do it for me. So, whether you're a male or female watching, just know that, you definitely did the right thing. Someone may have been offering you something that you knew was going to be toxic. So either... I would hate if this would happen, but I'm feeling like either they tried to, I really don't want to say it, but like poison you, but not like really poison you. I would hope that someone's not physically trying to poison you, but like you knew that it wasn't going to be good overall for your health. And because this cup is kind of tipped over, but I normally when I see cups tipped over, it's like love was lost, but it's not like love might have been lost, but I just feel like there was this thing like, you knew that something was spoiled, or I'm just hearing spoiled, poisoned, something like that. Okay, I don't want to get on a tangent. Let's get your animal totem. What do you have for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn spirit? What is the... Ow, these cards are so big. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn spirit. What do you have? What is the highest message that you have for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn spirit? Whoosh. No, I'm not going to find another deck. I'm going to make this deck work one way or the other. Me and Spirit will make this deck work. What is the highest animal totem message for the Earth sign spirit? For the Earth signs? Thank you. Wow, okay. I'm going to use one for the bottom of the deck, which is Peacock. Vibrancy. Beautiful card. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. And that last piece really is singing to me. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Recognize that you were brilliant to walk away from this situation, whatever it was that you brought to a close. Again, old paradigms, old people, old corporations. And unicorn. Infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. And you are right on your way to do just that. You already made that decision to walk away from things. So again, just standing in that light and truth of yourself, that there's so much more to be birthed. And it may also feel, you may feel, I'm hearing regal or royal, like you feel like you're one of a kind. You feel like you have like beauty that surpasses what the eye can see, and that's so true. There's so much light inside of you that this world just absolutely is attracted to it. I'm seeing butterflies with the unicorn, and the poem goes, or the saying goes, whatever it is, you can chase a butterfly forever, but the moment that you stop and you're standing in peace and beauty, the butterfly no longer eludes you. It comes and actually rests with you. So there's something about, maybe you have been chasing something for a long time and you decided to stop chasing that thing, whatever that thing is, and it's like finally the beauty of life is resting upon your shoulders. What are the challenges? The challenges for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn spirit. Thank you. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So I'm just going to do this so we have a little room here. Where should their energy be focused at, Spirit? Where should their energy be focused? Where should they focus their energy? Thank you. Okay. Starseed. What lights you up? Which energy should they avoid, Spirit? Thank you. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? And then what is the advice, Spirit? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. Right. Like I said, your new spiritual journey, you're finally balancing that religion, spirituality, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. The cards that came out, yes, Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. And warrior woman, take it as it resonates. Have you answered your deepest calling? So I'm just going to go ahead, because I know that the cards are already going to clarify this, but I'm just going to go through and pick up on the energies, the challenges. I do feel like this is, again, you were called, you're being called to break these chains. You may also feel like there's this need to break old paradigms. I'm also seeing, what is that called? The double helix, which is like your DNA. There's things in your DNA, things in your ancestral history that you are called to break. So focus on being that starseed, being that light here on earth. I do feel like, once you get on this journey, you may want to get off it. It may seem a little extra. It may seem very far for you to have to journey, something like that. But they want you to avoid the need to look at the time. You are an earth sign, so it's like you're trying to put everything in into data. Like, oh, between these years and these years I'll be doing this, and between these years and these years I'll be doing this. And it's like I'm hearing like a meeting agenda or something. And it's like that's not how this is. You get what I'm saying? This is a journey, depending on. And everyone still, I'm hearing free will, so everyone still has free will. So as you continue on this journey as a starseed, yes, it's going to wind you here and there and everywhere, because there's a lot for you to learn, but there's also, I'm hearing, a lot for you to heal, a lot for you to uncover to this world as well. So yes, you are that warrior woman. The Akasha is your records, your previous past lives, if you believe that. That's how you're also guided. If you ask for your spirit guides to take you to your Akashic records so that you can gain that wisdom, so that you can apply it to this life. What all did I learn last life? God, whomever, God, Buddha, Jesus, Lakshmi, Ganesh, whomever, what did I learn before that I can apply now? And they will guide you there. And that's funny that this is the advice. The advice is for you to stand strong and tall in who you are. And I'm hearing the clarity and the truth in the light that you have now. Definitely not time for you to walk away from this journey. I will be very honest about that. You may have been receiving a lot of blessings as well. It's time for you to also, I'm hearing balancing, like there's a card, not in this deck, balancing practicality and spirituality. You are an earth sign, so that may also feel like a bit of a challenge for you as well, I'm hearing. Being able to be here in the 3D and also working in the 5. Everything doesn't always have to produce right here, right now results, I'm hearing to tell you as well. All right. What is break the chain, Spirit? What is break the chain? Thank you, Knight of Swords. The Hanged One. Whether to, right, whether to break out and run right towards it or not. Is this my journey? That's like sometimes you might be really on fire for this. Bring death to that in between the two. Yes, Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time for you to move forward. Queen of Pentacles. It's time for you to move forward in this situation. It's not about, and I'm hearing that you may also have some family, what is that, Spirit? There might be some family disruptions, arguments, things like that, that have kind of sparked you to seeing, these are the things that I don't want to give to my children. These are the things that I don't want to take forward with me. You might be, again, the hangman. You're starting to maybe even possibly see things in the upgrade of how your family, how they are. Page of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there's a newfound love and understanding of what family is, what family should be, and what they're not. And you wanting to make sure that you keep, I'm hearing keeping the things that you know have served you as a child, you as an adult, and passing those things down. But I do feel like there might have been some frustration or some not so nice things going on with the family that had you looking at things the right way. So you know what? This isn't always the love that I want to have. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This isn't always, I don't want to have that feeling in my family. I don't want to keep passing down that not feeling a part of the family, or the fighting and the arguing, the bickering. I'm also hearing maybe there are addictions as well. And you want to rewrite that. You want to be able, and so you may feel like you're starting very small with the things that you're doing. Maybe maybe the younger kids, you spend more time with the younger kids than the older adults. Maybe you give small gestures and do things that most of the family members don't do. Maybe you've also been doing this since you were a teenager as well. I'm feeling some of you who are watching. You've been trying to break this pattern for a long time, and maybe that's why it feels so challenging that even now you're like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. But it's going to pay off in such a beautiful way for not just you, but all of those that still have yet to come after you, okay? What is Starseed, Spirit? Queen of Cups, right? Okay, yes. Okay, that's what there is definitely a forward progressive movement in regards to the love that you give and the love that you share. And I do feel like you've begun to, it's beyond just family. There's definitely a soul tribe that you have. 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Time for you to start communicating to self. No longer standing and waiting for your time. It's time for you to go ahead. I think you know what sparks you. I think you've been in Justice at the bottom of the deck. Judgment on top, and then Judgment. I truly believe that you've already, then there goes the Ace of Pentacles sticking out. I think you know what already sparks you, and I think it's something that you're hoping that you can make money off of, or be able to support yourself off of, something to that nature. But you being the starseed, you're bringing light, you're bringing healing to something. There's some type of I don't know what you do. I'm hearing specialty. There's some type of something that you do, but you want to be able to have a niche or a specialty in it. Let's say, okay, for example, Ben and Jerry's. Like, they're like the only ice cream that I really know that's all over, everywhere, and they have those wacky flavors. It's like something that probably is everywhere. Ice cream is everywhere. But it's like something really unique about you that lights you up, that you want to share with the world. And that could be anything. You could be a psychiatrist, but you're starting to look into happiness therapy. And it's not a very common thing, but it's like it's something, it's that your own little niche that's really going to heal. I'm just hearing healing, lighting people up. I'm feeling heart space. So your heart, I'm hearing heart chakra. I'm feeling solar plexus. I'm feeling sacral. So there's something about what you do that gives people confidence. It makes them feel loved. It makes them feel welcomed. It gives them that motherly, warm feeling. Again, whether you're a man or a female, there's something about that you're being called to do. I think you know that you're being called to step out in this manner. Go further with the spirit. One more card, please. Thank you. There it is, 8 of Pentacles, right, 88. Look that up. You're working, there's something that you've worked on that definitely pulled at your heartstrings, something that really set you off, and that's because that's part of your calling, okay? You're being called to do this, whatever this thing is that, and again, I do believe that it comes from childhood. It may also be the reason why you pursued what you did. 7 of Pentacles below that, and then the Moon card. It may have been something that the reason why you pursued what you did in college or why you pursue what you are right now in corporate America. But there's something about this that triggers your heart space that you want to continue to do. And you may even want to, again, take it and make it something your own. Like, only thing I keep coming back to is like this Ben and Jerry's versus, what's the other 52 flavors? Baskin Robbins. Thank you, Spirit. That's so funny. Baskin Robbins. It's like that's what makes Baskin Robbins, but that's what makes Ben and Jerry's, kind of thing. Not going to get on a tangent. So that's where to focus your energy. Where to avoid Imrama. What is Imrama, Spirit? Where are they being tower moment? Right. Don't, okay, go further with that one, Spirit. Queen of Wands. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Okay. Don't allow, okay. What I'm feeling is like, avoid the need to run off with too much mental, being in your head too much. But I'm also feeling like don't allow your passions to sway you. Like, again, I'm coming back to if you don't see your passions like paying out, oh, then I'll go back to what I was doing before. I'll go back, like, I feel like there's this, like, oh, well, I'll turn this bitch around. Like, if it don't make sense or make sense, then this ain't it. And it's like, that's going to bring a tower to a lot of healing. Yeah, they see 5 of Cups. That's the truth, Ace of Swords, that you're building something. You're creating something. Don't walk away from this journey. Don't allow your logical mind to take you off your path. And don't allow the passion, because the passion doesn't make money or doesn't make the money you want. Don't allow that to stop you from moving forward. Okay? There's something here that you really need to continue on this journey for. There's a reason for you still being on this journey. Okay? Let the past, because I feel like you'll still have passion. You'll be very intelligent and wise. You have a lot of wisdom for this thing. But I feel like that might go left if you decide to no longer be on this journey, because it's not making sense to me the way it's coming. Like, I'm feeling like, again, coming back to the timeline, it's not making sense that this still didn't come. This still wasn't blessed to me. It's not making sense that blah, 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 blah. I got all this passion for it and it's not paying out. Like, I'm hearing that. Okay? That's what you want to avoid, walking away because in your logical mind it doesn't make sense or make sense. Okay? And then the advice from Spirit, Warrior Woman, and Akasha, Spirit. Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. I have 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Warrior Woman and Akasha. 3 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. May I have 1 more card, please? Yeah, what are you trying not to see? Are you holding back from seeing? Is that what this is about? You don't want to see? Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Yeah, do you not want to be? Okay. That kind of switched up on me. With the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay, okay. With the Strength and then the Ace of Wands. You are being divinely guided to this thing. And I know you may not see victory and success or feel victory and success with this journey. It's time to stop holding back. It's time to stop hurting yourself, because I'm feeling like that's self-inflicted. That's not so much, oh, somebody broke my heart from love. I feel like that's self-inflicted of you still trying to walk away from this path when there's victory and success at the end of the day with this. If you just give yourself that opportunity, it's kind of like this Knight of Cups. I feel like they need to go back to find, like, they need to. There's something about you fighting a spiritual journey, not wanting to see it for what it is. You walked away from something that didn't serve your highest purpose, and I do believe that that may have catapulted you in a spiritual way towards this journey, towards being this warrior woman. And maybe you have already overcome this standoffish energy, trying to walk down another path that's not yours, trying to offer I'm hearing not just your love, but your intelligence. I'm feeling your intelligence, your energy, your time, your space, your heart, things that maybe did not bring in that ninth cup for you. And it's like, okay, because there's another passion and thing for you that you need to move towards. 66, you got 66 and 88. Actually, you have 888, as well as 22. 22, 66, and 888. You're definitely being guided towards something. And I do believe that it's triggering a heart space from the family. But at the same time, it's kind of like maybe you've been doing this so long that you're tired. But it's not time to walk away from the journey that you are being called to. Something about this journey and breaking generational curses is just very strong, okay? And now let's move into your angel guidance, and we'll close out the reading. May I have one card, please, Spirit? Overall guidance. Bottom of there, okay, that makes sense. Vulnerability. You do have to be vulnerable to this process, because when it hits your heart, there it is. When it hits your heart space, God is love and love is God. When you walk through this journey, it is about God opening your heart. This is the confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition, like I said, rather than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. And then the card that came out is called Give Back. Today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. So maybe that's what it is that you think that there's supposed to be this kickback because you're taking this journey, which there will be, but it's not going to be in the manner in which you think it would be, Earth sign, because I'm just coming back again to Pentacles. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. And that comes back again to what I'm saying about you offering this niche about what you do. There's something about what you do, supporting people, giving them their light, making them feel loved, making them feel accepted. And it may be with children, okay? So I hope that this message helped you, gave you some type of clarity, comfort, peace. I thank you again for stopping by. Please like, share, subscribe, give me some feedback, and hopefully I will see y'all again. Peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise to you and your loved ones. Namaste.